Hi Libra, this is Jess with your May 2020 general read. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Libra, I wanted to say straight away, some of you may have a Sagittarius, could be any sign actually, it could be Leo, Aries, or any other sign for that matter. But I've picked up on Sagittarius strongly. So you may have a Sagittarius that is the root of a focus. They have had a major effect on you. Let's just say. And you may have been worrying about this person in the past, a lot of worry over this situation with this person. Not so much anymore. It looks like you're easing up off of that worry with that person. They're okay. So if some of you, I'm not here to tell you, this is a general, so this may not apply to any of you. Keep that in mind. But if there has been a little concern and worry over them, maybe because it hasn't been an open line of communication, they are okay. Um, there is going to be an opportunity for reconciliation, whether you would like to. But I feel that somebody is just in their head and feel very stuck. And I feel like it was you guys feeling pretty stuck at one point. But this person is in a place of peace. So if you have it, and I feel like this is more of a friendship, could be family member, could be anyone, coworker. But if you have someone in your life that's a Sagittarius, let me know in the comment section below if there's been any issues between you and a Sagittarius female. But it looks like fire sign seems to be a problem, period. But particularly a Sagittarius female, let me know in the comment section below if there's been issues. But it looks like you're easing up off of that. You may have felt like the person left you out in the cold. And you're kind of wanting to re-engage, or vice versa. They may be wanting to re-engage with you after having walked away from a situation. Now someone kind of sees the value. You know, sometimes heart distance makes the heart grow fonder, and it could be that sort of thing. So someone kind of wants to come back in after a time apart. Um, they are letting their guard down. They may be open to that. Um, I feel like, yeah, they may be open to it. So everything may align itself as it needs to when the time is right in order to kind of get back into the fold. Just wanted to put that out there. Now, when it comes to jobs, some of you may have recently lost your job, be furloughed or laid off, that sort of thing. And you may have tried to fight for your job, right? But it almost seems like you tried to fight for it and you're like, freak it, forget it. I'll just get the unemployment, or, I'll just start doing something completely different. Um, but it's almost like to get the unemployment, to get the aid, that's going to take a little longer than you anticipated. You may not get as much as you're anticipating getting either. But some of you may already have other alternatives and ways of making money, and you're kind of excited about that. You kind of want to get moving. Doesn't everyone? The challenge is getting moving, getting out there and getting things done. But you're okay. Some of you may have money in the bank saved, or, again, the whatever aid you're getting is suffice enough in order to bridge the gap and move forward. So you're okay. Some of you just feel like you would prefer to get out and get things cooking and get things going. Your home life looks great, even though some of you are a little bit, you may feel like money is a little bit shaky, or you and someone, especially if you have other people in your house, it has been an up and down situation with dealing with a particular person. I do see a male energy here who is quite a challenge, and extremely stubborn, and you can't get through to him to save your life. And this could be any male in your life. It could be a woman that is more of an alpha female, but I get that this is more of a prominent male energy here, and this person is a problem. I feel like this person is always had their focus sometimes gets derailed, and it's like they shouldn't be thinking or focusing on something. They're doing it, and it's nothing you can do to get through to them. Like when their head is on a course, it's on a course, and they kind of can't course correct at times until it's time for them to course correct, right? And I also feel like some of you may feel like someone is holding back when it comes to money. I was getting that for Leo. I'm getting that now for you. So yeah, if you have a Leo in your life, this is a King of Wands. So it could definitely be a Leo. If you have a Leo in your life, they may be holding back money from you, or you may feel like you're paying many of the bills. You're putting in too much of the effort, but not saying anything about it because you don't want any problems. The two of you may be trying to get on a better track. Um, So you may feel like it's just best for me not to say anything just so we can kind of move along and work everything out. It definitely looks like it's on the road to working out and recovering from whatever issue that the two of you may have. Particularly in Gemini season, you will notice that the two of you are on the same track and everything is great. There is something that you need to address with someone, and I do feel like someone, I do get like a lot of coddling coming from you guys, nurturing people, not making it so much about you, but focusing on others. Somebody could be doing that to you too, of course, go vice versa. But I feel like there's more of a focus on a particular person who could have lost their job, who may have taken a loss, who is not in such the best place that they would like to be in. And I do feel that there's only a certain amount of time that you'll give of yourself. And then it's almost like, okay, let's get our heads back focused again. Let's do what we need to do. And there's this plan of action that you are going to take, or you and your mate is going to take, or someone around you is going to take, or somebody that you need to get in contact with. It's like you're really trying to make something happen. It's going to take some time. This isn't something that's going to happen overnight. It's going to definitely take some time before the two of you can kind of make this happen, is what it looks like. But it looks like it will be very favorable for whatever this is. And for some of you, it is starting a new business, starting some type of new collaboration with another person. Some of you, if you're thinking about collabing with someone, they know their stuff. They really, really do. But when it comes down to the contractual agreement and who gets paid what and who's responsible, that's going to take some time. Okay. It may not all get done this month or in the month of June. Okay. But it looks like for some of you, if you are trying to move forward in a particular business career with a particular person in business or career or some type of contractual agreement, looks like things start to move forward in in August, in Leo season. It could be late July going into August. However, whoever this person is, Libra, know that this person, they change a lot. They don't stay one person ever. So one minute they're all on board, they're talking to you, they're telling you, yeah, yap. And then, no, you don't hear from them. Then they need to take a step back. But they'll say, no, I'm going to contact you, but you just never hear. And then they come rushing in, let's get it done. So you have to be able to adapt to this person's changing moods, because they change quite a bit, okay? If you can do that, which Libras are really good at, making the necessary adjustments, especially when it benefits you, then you'll be very satisfied and pleased with the outcome of that connection with someone. For some of you, it could be you. You're deciding to do something. You may get the ball rolling. Now you have to wait a little bit because maybe too much money is necessary to spend on the beginning part of it, or there's some things that you need to take care of before you can kind of move forward, and then you just straight out you start to move. I also see some of you planning to, if you're not moving, and some of you may be doing that, moving but haven't completely made the decision yet, and now finally you can move. Either you guys haven't heard word, now you get word, now you can move, or now you're making a decision, yes, we're moving, that sort of thing. But I also see moving, and wherever it looks to be that you're moving is going to be far more peaceful of a place than where you are now, because where you are now may cost too much. It may be too much of a drain. It may be too much of a dense population. So definitely thoughts of moving someplace more suburban, someplace even rural, but someplace that is a little bit away from all of the people. So let's get into your love life. For those of you Libras that are single, I see that some of you are out here cutting heads off. You're really agitated. I can't imagine it's with just unknown people, but you're mad about a situation. Some of you may have been getting to know someone, problems, issues, drama. You may have said some not so nice things. Now it's going to take a little bit time to have this person come back around to you. Okay. You would like them to, you would like to commence and communicate. But it may take them some time. Is it going to happen? Yes, it will happen. But I feel like this person has changed. So if there has been a fallout, some discord, you said some things that you wish you hadn't, it made this person retrieve, go within, There can be, doesn't mean that it will happen, but there can be a coming back together. I do feel like this person will come back into your life. It may be a little bit more of you calming down and you having to make more of an effort. If you already have, you're going to have to make a couple more efforts toward them. And just be patient, because things will work itself out and the person will come into your life. They're not going to stay like they were. So if you guys talked all the time, they may be in and out, talk to you here, talk to you there. Something about this that's not going to be the way it used to be. But I do feel like you'll be satisfied with it, just to kind of have that rapport. If you're putting yourself out there, just know that some of you may come off a little bit harsh. That may scare some people off. I did get, though, others of you putting yourself out there, you're a little bit, you, you know, chomping at the bits. Like, you may be a little argumentative, and someone is really wise, could be far older than you. They've been there, they've done that, and they know exactly how to deal with all different kind of people, and they may give you some words of wisdom. And it's almost like you'll make a friend, or you'll connect with this person like right away. Like right away you'll connect with them. So some of you can meet someone that'll come in now, and it's almost like they'll soothe your soul. They will you know, temper that anger that is within some of you, that frustration that's within some of you. And I feel like this person is in your life to teach you a major lesson. So some of you may be embarking on real karmic relationships at this time. People that can double as friends, but it can cross lines into lovers as well. But just know that this person is to teach you how to temper your emotions. Now let's look at Libra couples. Well, you guys are definitely devoted in your relationship. You are clear about that. You're very devoted, but there has been some kind of change. Like I said, it could be this move that has changed things between you and your partner. Someone had to move, someone had to go someplace. Money also can be a bit of an issue. You may be feeling like it is you that's constantly putting out money and having to find the resolve in the situation. Always trying to you may be the person picked to troubleshoot constantly. Your mate may be having money woes. They may feel like, they're scratching two pennies together, or they may be money hungry. They can't get enough money. They may be stressed out about money. And, long term, how are we going to recover? What are we going to do? That sort of thing. So that may make the two of you a little bit distant here from this relationship. Yeah, your person could have, like I said, lost their job. And they don't know what they're going to do. And they've been difficult. I do feel that you're going to try to give them as much attention as you possibly can. Try to make it right. Try to help them with, maybe you could do this, maybe you could do that type of thing. And this person is pretty crafty. They're very smart. They know how to hatch a plan and come up with something, which is what I feel like they're going to do. But it may come at not the detriment, but your relationship may take a hit because this person now has to kind of find their way back, if that makes any sense. If you guys have recently broken up, you're not thinking about anybody else. You're still very much committed to this relationship. Your person is not too sure. It's almost like night and day. Like you woke up and this person just changed. Something could have happened in their life. They lost someone, they lost a job, they've taken a loss financially, but they've taken some kind of a loss, and they lost their children. Six of Cups is here. They just are not in the best place. They lost something familiar to them, or someone familiar to them. And now it's like everything is kind of up in the air of what's going to happen next with this person. And I feel like for some of you, although, especially if you're a Libra woman, if you're a Libra man, you know that you have a really good, solid woman in your life. You know you do. She's pretty stable. She's solid. She's going to give it to you the way it is. Everything may seem like everything is just really back to where it needs to be, or things are great in your life, in your relationship. But then, like I said, boom, something kind of comes out of nowhere, some change, some loss happens, and now it kind of derails, or it kind of disrupts the connection between you and your partner. And I do feel like your partner to some extent will change. Okay, it doesn't mean that it's an imminent change, but it is a change that they're going to experience, and that's going to kind of take the two of you through a new cycle. Okay, this new cycle of, how do we move forward in this, and, how do you now deal with their new normal, if that makes any sense. You have good cards though, so it looks like it's all going to be working itself out. Also, someone might be surprising some of you with a marriage. I do see that. Someone might be surprising you guys with a marriage. And if somebody's coming across like you really don't even understand what the heck, like why are they acting this way? Why are they being so secretive? Why are they being so hush hush? That sort of thing is because they may very well be going through the motions. It's almost like a metamorphosis for some people. Sometimes when they're about to get married, it's like they start having heart palpitations and they're sweating, they're panting, and they're nervous, and they're going through all of those. And it is a huge life-changing, altering a decision, because you're making a covenant, not just the two of you, to God too. And those vows are very significant. So it would bring out all of those issues and all those emotions. If for some of you, your person is going through that, because I do feel like you're going to get proposed to at some point, probably later on in the year, you're going to get proposed to. So yeah, that's kind of what I see. I think somebody is kind of really realizing, who they are in this dynamic, what role they want to play in your life, and what they're ready to do and what they're ready for. So I kind of want to say congratulations for some of you Libras. It's not happening right now, but it looks like that's a clear path for you and your person. Others of you, it could just be that you're really going to have to kind of deal with, how do I move forward with this person? How did they just change on me? Because I do see a change in this person, that you've been trying to ride the wave and help them as much as you can, but it's almost like this change is going to make you see what's going on more clear in your relationship. And then you'll have to make a decision. So let's look at the extended. In the extended, we're going to look at this person. How do they feel? What are their challenges? What secrets are they keeping? What do they want to tell you deep down inside if they could? What is their challenge when it comes to you? And what will their actions be? And ultimately, what will be the outcome in this relationship? So if you're interested in that, we're also going to look at Aries to Pisces. What love message would they like to send you? So if you're interested in that, click the link in the description box below. You can set something up for yourself. No, I'm sorry. Click the link in the description box below for the extended. If you would like to share, please do so in the comment section below. If you want something personal with me, a personal reading, click the link to my website. If you are new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Libra.